this water in the morning and letting my body learn. This clean skin, soft light, this rest that shows in my eyes. This is how I hold my shoulders when I stop living rushed. I don't chase it, I make space for it. I come back to myself. That's a woman's glow, not loud, but you can feel it. That's a woman's glow. When I'm calm, it gets realer. That's a woman's glow. When I take my time, it's a light I don't chase, it's a light I find. The real glow comes from inside, when I don't need a proof, when I say no without guilt, and I still keep my peace. It's being kind, staying sharp, it's knowing what I allow. It's moving slow on purpose and standing solid now. I protect my energy, I don't pour it out for free. I keep my center. That's a woman's glow, not loud, but you can feel it. That's a woman's glow. When I'm calm, it gets realer. That's a woman's glow. When I take my time, it's a light I don't chase, it's a light I find. Capri Luna, I stay steady, I don't beg the world to see. I don't need the room to crown me, I know what's in me.
Purchase your tracks today.
Purchase your tracks today.
Purchase your tracks today.
Purchase your tracks today.
Welcome back to my channel. This week's vlog is a very short vlog. There wasn't a lot going on this week. Today is actually Monday, the 18th, but not a lot went on last week. So this vlog is a little bit short, but I'm being consistent and I still want to document my journey even though there's literally nothing going on. The promise that I made to myself is that I'm going to stay consistent even if it's boring and it's repetitive and it's the same thing over and over again, because that's literally what bodybuilding is, or just anything that you're working towards. It's a lot of repetition, mundane, checking the boxes until like you meet your goal type thing. My training split has been the same. My meal plan has been the same. I did check in with coach on Friday. He said we're looking really good. I definitely can tell things are tightening up now. I'm so excited. Weight drop actually hit a prep low for this prep, which I'm so excited about, but I'm not holding my breath because this bitch could literally jump up this week. I'm starting to see like more definition. I'm starting to feel a little tighter. I can tell I'm getting more condition, so I'm very, very excited. Coach is pleased. We're not changing anything this week. I think based on my next check-in, he'll probably make some changes. I do think I have a new split coming because we do things in phases and I'm at the end of this phase. So normally how things go with him, if things are progressing and there's no need to change, he'll just extend the phase. If we need to make some adjustments, he'll just give me a new training phase. So we'll see what he says this check-in, but we're both very pleased. As far as my pro debut, we're definitely not going to make my first one that I had on my list, which it took me some time to come to terms with that, because as someone who is very much goal oriented, when I make a goal for myself and everything is lined out and I'm checking all the boxes and that goal is not going to happen, I feel like I'm a failure. And I had to like rewire my brain and change my thought process on that, because it's not a failure. It's just you need more time, and that's okay. We're gonna shoot for my second show on the list, which I have like 7 shows on my list, mind you. So that's the reason I picked so many shows, for this exact reason. Like, okay, this one didn't work out. Girl, you got 6 more. That's why I picked out so many shows, because I didn't want to just set my heart on 3 and then like miss the first one. It's like, oh shit, you only got 2 more. So now I gotta like look and think, okay, what's another show I can throw in? Because I do want to at least hit 3 or 4. If I can swing the rest of the 6, then sure, I'll definitely do it. But I definitely for sure want to hit 3 or 4 shows. Yeah, we're not gonna make the first one. I want to bring the best physique possible, and I know with me, I have the size, I have the density, I have the structure, like all of that is there. It's just I have to really focus on conditioning. And conditioning for me, it's not impossible, and I don't want to say difficult, because I can get lean. I've seen myself get lean, but I will say it takes more effort for me to get lean opposed to building muscle. I could build muscle tomorrow if I wanted to. Like, building is never a problem for me. I can pick up a weight right now and boom, we got more muscle. But when it comes to conditioning, I have to be really intentional. I got to make sure I check all the boxes. I got to make sure I'm doing everything in my power and in my control to get lean, because it is just a tad bit more challenging. So like, let's say building muscle takes 100% effort. For me, getting conditioned may take 115. Like, I just got to go a little bit harder, and that's just my genetics. So there's certain things that I just cannot do. I cannot simply be like an elliptical girly. I cannot simply be an incline walk girly. I could do the Stairmaster, but the Stairmaster actually blows my legs up. Like, I get really inflamed, so I can't do the Stairmaster. Only thing that I know for a fact that gets me lean is running. And I know that's like contradicting to muscle growth, but that's what works for me. The way I kind of work around being in a catabolic state is I have to do like intervals. I'll run 1 minute, a minute to a minute and a half, and then I'll walk a minute. And then I just alternate that. And I do that for however long my cardio is. So right now it's 40. So I'm basically running like 25 minutes and then walking the rest, but I'm doing them in intervals. That's what works for me. And as exhausting as it is, I have to move that ass to get lean. I gotta run, I gotta jump, I gotta push, I gotta pull. I gotta do sprints, a lot of interval training. I gotta do just all the things. I wish I could just be a girl who can do an incline walk for 30 minutes and be shredded. I'm the type of girl who still grows in a deficit. I can build muscle in a deficit. I don't know why people act like it's impossible. It's very much possible depending on your genetics. There's been times where I took months off of training and didn't lose a drop of muscle. For me, as long as I'm eating, if I'm eating the carbs, eating the protein, getting some type of stimulus, my muscle is going to stay. So I'm not really concerned about losing any lean mass. For me, my focus is getting lean. We're putting all the measures in place to preserve my lean mass. So that's not really a concern for us. Long story short, I need more time to come down. My body is finally turning the corner because for a month, I've been in prep since February, mind you. Since February, up until like maybe a week or two ago, I've been recomping this entire time. Not a single pound has dropped. The measurements have gone down. The clothes fit better. I look better. I've just been recomping this entire, what has this been, like 12, 14 weeks, the entire time. And my body is finally, we flipped the switch and now I feel like we're moving into like fat loss. I'm really glad that we started prep way in advance, because if I would have started like April or May and then knowing that I was going to probably recomp for like 3 months, the season would have been damn near over, because this is a totally different prep. Last year when I prepped with my coach for the first time, he was building me muscle and he was bringing me down because I was a little thick, okay? But this year, we started at a good spot. I was relatively lean. I had more muscle mass, not as much fat to lose. So we had a different approach than last year. Last year was just, we need to drop that. We need to drop that. We need to drop that. Now it's like, okay, we need to refine. So I'm glad that we went through this little 3-month recomp phase, because I do feel like I made a lot of progress. My little glutes, I'm so excited for see like the final package and see what these glutes look like on stage, because we put so much quality tissue on there. I mean, obviously you can't do so much in 6 months, but I feel like given the time that I've had since my last show till now, we've made significant progress. So I'm very excited. So I'm glad we went through that. Everything happens for a reason. I needed to go through that recomp phase before I started cutting. Because what I don't want to happen is I get back on stage at a pro level with those same glutes that I won my pro card with. That's not what I want. Mind you, they looked good, but I want an elevated package. Like the goal is to look better and better every time you step on stage. We're going to shoot for show number 2. I'm not going to release it. I'm not going to announce it just yet. Finally practice my makeup from when I had my makeup trial with Denise, and I practiced it. It came out so good. The only thing I did differently is I wanted to try switch out some of the shimmers on my eye, and I just wanted to see what different colors look like. So I actually went with a pink shimmer, but I think I'm gonna actually go back to what Denise had originally done, because the pink shimmer didn't really show up, and on stage it's got a pop. Now that I got the technique down, I'm gonna play around with some different colors and see, just to like, create some different looks, because it was really fun. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.